Today I'm going to be working on these beautiful rocking chairs. So I picked up these rocking chairs, a beautiful set, can you believe it, on the side of the road. Someone was actually throwing these out. But before we get to that, my name is Claire O'Connell and this is the channel for you if you love everything to do with home DIY and renovation. Here I share tips and tricks of how you can transform your home and fall in love with it all over again. Now today we're going to be upcycling these beautiful rocking chairs. Now I did have some grand plans to paint them because I thought that was the only option. However, as you'll see as the video progresses, it's always good not to necessarily have a set plan in your mind and to be fluid as the project starts to unfold, because I actually went in a completely different direction and I am so glad I did. So let's go check it out. So the first thing I'm going to do to bring these gorgeous chairs back to life is I'm going to sand them. So I'm not planning to stain them or do anything like that, so I don't need to strip all the paint off. I was going to use a paint stripper, but it's a little bit more effort than necessary, whereas all I need to do really is just get a really nice smooth finish. So I'm going to go ahead and sand, and I'll be able to easily sand these flat areas with the orbital sander, and then I'll just use a coarse hand sander to do you know, the more rounded pieces there. So let's get started. I started to sand back some of the wood, got a little bit carried away. Look how pretty it is. Oh my gosh. So we're back, and since I last spoke to you, we have done lots and lots of work on our chairs, so I thought I would share with you. So I'm sitting on one which is actually finished. So what I ended up doing was I sanded back the arms, and I was actually just planning originally just to take the paint off. So let's just give you a reminder. This is what it looks like originally. This is the chair I haven't done yet. And then this is the chair. So I sanded back and I just loved the wood. I loved the look of it. And that's what the beauty of doing this sort of projects are, is you can change your mind at any time. The other thing I really love about this is I love how all the little bits of paint still are on here. So I didn't try and get rid of it completely. I used a paint stripper to strip some of it, but actually I used a blade to scrape it and it came off really, really nicely. And I love this finish. So it's an old piece of furniture, and now it looks like an old piece of furniture. I didn't want it to look perfect, and I absolutely love how it turned out. This is literally a magic wand. Right, so my beautiful chairs are now finished and they look gorgeous. And I'm keeping them rough, like I said. So what I'm going to do now is just use a timber oil all over the chair and the weave, just to protect them from the elements and make sure that they last another 50 years. So using a roller, I applied the oil all over the chairs and the weave. I did a really nice heavy coat. I left it for 24 hours to let it dry and sink in, and then I did a second coat, and they look absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy with how they turned out. I absolutely love how these chairs turned out. I think they turned out absolutely fantastic, and I'm delighted that I didn't go with my original plan of painting them. So if you want to see more DIY projects like this, then make sure to hit subscribe and follow, and check out the next video in the series, and happy DIYing.